Hi, my name is Shalvi Saraswat, and I conducted a survey on how the beauty industry has been affected during the global pandemic of COVID 19 and what the customers are now expecting from the industry. Since there has been a strict lockdown on all the non-essential services and beauty industry being one of the non-essential service, it has been shut down completely. Physical contact is one of the critical parts in any beauty segment because you cannot provide any service without physically touching the client. Therefore, it was completely shut down and it resulted in a huge decline in their sales. However, by taking all the safety measures and by taking all the precautions, this industry can still make a nice comeback. The main objective of this survey is to find out the purchasing behavior of the consumers and how it changed during this pandemic. Um, this survey helped in finding out what the customers are expecting from the industry after this whole pandemic and after this whole virus gets over. So, what are their expectations from the industry and how they are trying to budget their products, and what are they more inclined towards and what are they not liking about it. So this survey will help in finding out all the expectations and all the priorities and the behavior of the consumers. One of the questions in the survey was whether the customers are now more aware of the skincare or hair care routine, and do they have more knowledge about the personal uh, beauty industry or not. So since the audience had more time on their hands because of the lockdown, because they were at home, they were working from home. So because of that, they got to know more about the beauty industry and about the personal care industry. Also, they discovered new things about their skincare and hair care routine. As we can see that 48% of the audience opted yes, and I think they have more knowledge on the personal care industry now. Another findings was that the customers are now more aware of the main issues about their skin or about their hair, and they are being more concerned about what all ingredients are being used in their products that they're buying, and they are not just randomly going for any staple product or any staple brand that is famous, or the brand that other people are buying. They are more educated now on the issues about their skin or about their hair, and accordingly they are trying to purchase products, and accordingly they are trying to find the right product for that can match or that can solve the issues with the issues of their skin or of their hair. And I think this is a great uh, this is a positive point, because earlier people had no idea about what the main problem is, and they just used to buy randomly any product. But we can see that 56% of the audience is now more concerned and now more educated on the issues that they're facing. One of the questions in the survey was whether the customer would still like to go to the salons or spas for the treatment, or whether they prefer at home services. So, more than half of the audience has now opted for at home services. There are a few companies like Primed and Urban Club that are providing at home services to the customers, and now our customers are more skeptical and a little bit scared to go to the salons because of the whole virus. And I think that this is a good thing, that the it would reduce the physical contact among people, and they would still get the services. One of the interesting findings in the survey was that the customers are now more inclined towards DIY treatments. This lockdown gave all the customers a new trend, that is DIYs, and the people who cannot go to the salons regularly for their manicures or pedicures are now being encouraged to do it themselves at their home. So we asked a question in the survey whether the customers would like to buy at home facial kits or at home DIY kits if we provide the tutorial with that. And it was great to find that many of the customers are now willing to go for it and willing to do it themselves. I would like to conclude by saying that the beauty industry was adversely affected because of the whole pandemic. However, it also changed the behavior of some customers in a positive way. Some of the customers are now being more environmental friendly by going for organic products, and some of the customers are now focusing on the main issues and the main concerns of their skin or their hair, and are doing their purchase accordingly. Also, many of the customers are now going for the DIY treatments, and they are trying to do it themselves instead of just going to a salon. Um, the beauty industry can recover from the loss eventually by taking all the right precautions, by taking all the safety measures. Uh, one of the great way to engage the audience would be if the brands can connect to the people virtually through online tutorials or through panel discussions. Some of the brands like L'Oreal and Estee Lauder are doing the virtual try-ons for the customer, where the customers can try their makeup products virtually and see if it suits them or not. So I think that it can be a game changer for them. Similarly, if other brands can try and connect with their customers virtually, they would be able to recover from the loss, and it can change the beauty industry in a whole new direction.